Hey, hello, it is Anne-Marie Julian Wetzel here. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I thought I would just go quickly and come live to you to share just a quick card. I have created this as a layout in the past, but I wanted to show you how easy and what a fun way to use some of your scraps up that you have to make an easy card. So I am just checking to make sure that I am live here on my page. I am. Welcome, welcome. Say hello if you are here. So I am working, as I said, to create a card using some scraps, and I'm making a Starburst or a Sunburst. They go either way, card. So the products I'm going to be using, I am using scraps of paper from the Turtly Cute Designer Series paper, along with some cardstock. I am going to use this Encircled with Love stamp set. And I'm going to use the new 1 7/8 inch circle punch. Now, I love my circle dies, but sometimes it's just so quick and easy to use this circle punch. So I thought they work perfectly for the Encircled with Love. This actually is part of the bundle for the Sweet Safari stamp set as well. Let's see if I have that quickly here to show you. Yeah, or the Silly Safari. So there's this bundle, but for the longest time this had been sold out, but it's back in stock. So I'm going to actually just do that. And then use some ink. And I think we're going to be good to go. All right, so let's get started. So what I am starting out with is 4 strips of a Designer Series paper. Again, this is the Turtly Cute paper. These are 2 by 6 inches, and I'm just going to cut those diagonally. So I'm gonna bring that up here, and I'm going to put my point of my paper here, and I'm going to line it down here along our cutting line there. And whoop. 2 more to go. And again, this is a perfect thing to do to get some of those scraps. We always have some strips of paper, and I love this paper. It's colorful, although I have done this card, and you'll probably see it posted in my Facebook group. With the black and white botanical texture paper too. So you can make this card whimsical or elegant, either way. All right, so one more thing that we're going to need to do is basically a scrap piece of paper. You're not going to end up seeing this. This is cut at 5 1/4 by 4 to go on the card base. And then I'm going to do 2 things for you. So taking that 5 1/4 and measuring that at the half mark is going to be 2 5/8, I believe is the halfway mark for that. And I can score it, or I could take a pencil mark, because again, you are not going to see this at all. I don't know if that pencil mark went through, but there we go. So I did the pencil mark for your purposes to see it easier while I'm on live, but normally I just score it. And then what we will do is take these pieces and put them in an order to do the Sunburst or Starburst. All right, so I am going to start, do that one here, do that stripe and that. So that's going to end up being on my left side of the card. So I want to take the same order and do it on the right side, just so it's symmetrical. And we have that there. Okay, so here, take some adhesive. What do you want? Glue, but you're going to want to make sure you have a good coverage on here so that all of the pieces stay. I probably should use liquid glue, but that's fine. All right, so with that, we are going to line up, and you're going to take your center point, and this is very sticky, and I'm just going to line that up right along that first line there. All right, and then I'm just going to continue to go in this order, and all of the points are going to meet at the bottom. And you want to butt that up as close as you can to the previous. Oh, you know what? I'm already messing up here because this is supposed to go on here. All right. Come here. I am just going to start with the right side. I could have rearranged it, but I was already liking the patterns that I had together. All right. And then you're going to have some excess here. So these strips could be placed or made a little bit wider, but I am going to add a strip on the bottom. This goes along with my sentiment. So again, these were cut though at 2 inches. So if you wanted to do 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 and make them a little bit wider, you could do so. All right. And that last piece here. Okay, so now we have a fan of this, and let's trim it off. So you can take scissors. I kind of like just going along with my paper trimmer and cutting. And line that up. Those got more scraps to throw away. Oh, I am going to go a little bit closer here. And here. Oop. All right, so we have our Starburst Sunburst, and all these little pieces can get tossed away. Now I'm going to take this piece I cut at 5 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. And I already have adhesive on here, but I'm just going to add a little bit more adhesive to that. Line that up to the bottom there. And voila, we have that. So now let's do our sentiment. Again, using the Encircled with Love, I'm going to do the happy birthday wishes. So I have that pulled out already. I'm going to stamp. Using some black ink. And stamp that right in the middle here. Nice. And then I'm going to take this punch, like I said. So these punches are really nice. I don't have too many of them. I primarily like the round ones, but I am kind of getting hooked. So again, I don't have to get my die cutting machine out just to cut this out from a circle. So this flips up and it opens it up. Otherwise, it will store flat. Oh. So it stores nice and flat so you can stack them. All right, now I'm just going to take this and slide it in here. Line that up. Pop. And we have our happy birthday sentiment. And I'm just going to take some foam tape dimensionals. Add that onto here. Again, like I said, just a quick, easy card to make with some of your scraps. And I thought, let me just get on here and show them how to make this. And again, I've done this as a layout, so you can see that on my YouTube channel or in my Facebook group. So it's Create and Craft with Anne-Marie on YouTube, or my customer page of Scrap and Roll, or here on my business page as well. All right, so here is the base. Super easy. Again, we're going to have a white inch. I have some excess here that did not trim off, so I'm just going to take my scissors and trim that off. Just didn't get close enough. Okay. And there we go. Nice, quick, easy card to make in a pinch and using up your scraps. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you like and share this video with your friends if you want to share, if you like this technique, to share with them as well. Thanks so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye for now.